Any mentioning?
Lordship,
Page wise. Let's go page wise.
Page-wise mentioning. Serial number 1 to 6.
Your Lordship, matter at serial number 2. There on the previous question, my notes have passed the order that I'm mentioning here Mr. Hon'ble Shah. That we have already filed our wakalat number and registered to verify our name.
Instead of for the insurance company,
Yes, Your Lordship, for that.
you have filed your vakat number. It has not been reflected.
On the previous occasion, my notes have passed the order that registered to verify, but today also the endorsement our name is.
Ha, Pune. I'll pass appropriate orders.
Your Lordship, may I request to find fresh wakalat number in that
It
case?
is better that for serial number 2, wait for 5 minutes till PS comes and I'll be dictating. Wait for 5 minutes. Yes.
Lordship, serial number 70. With consent, may I request for some time behalf of Mr. Ratin Rawat.
I'm for the apparent, sir. I have
29th,
Public.
29th.
Serial number 8, my lord. Here Mr. Japti has filed it. Not today. May I request for next week, my lord?
50th.
Please, ma'am.
Because Mr. Jappi has argued the matter.
Yes,
Only
ma'am.
now it's
It is
your
for
turn to
further-
argue. So 15th
Yes,
will
ma'am.
be ready.
Please, my lord.
Yes. Better. 2 matters which have been already. Just please take out that matter. This will be disposed of in today's date. Disposed of. પછી એમની ભાઈ આપી દો. This will be Mr. Nanavati will disposed of in today's date. You will get it within a day or two. It is already up. It is on the verge of completion. So you will be getting in a day or two. So serial number 3 and 7 are disposed of in today's board. But they just for serial number. Which one you said that 3? એ તમે મને આપી નથી ને હજુ ટાઈપ કરીને બાકી છે. But it will be shown disposed of in today's board. For serial number 2. Yes. What's your good name, please?
Darshil Shakya. Darshil Shakya.
Non-educated Mr. Darshil Shah. For who are you are
For
for?
Mr. Anand Shah.
For Mr. Please give the check. Anand Shah states that on behalf of insurance company, they have entered appearance, comma, however, the same is not reflected today. He has showed his willingness to file fresh wakalatnama. Which is permitted. Full stop the registry to ensure recording of name of Mr. So and so on the next date of hearing or in the cause list. 29th.
Your Lordship, may I request for a week thereafter because the head office is in Vadodara. From first any date, Your Lordship.
5th.
Obliged.
Anything to be but there is no need of calling the board. Anything to be done.
Serial number 3, yes.
You are for serial number 3?
Yes.
It will be disposed of. You will be getting the order in a day or two. It is shown as disposed of in today's board, today's date.
So
Yes.
last time we had,
Yes,
given
the arguments are concluded. So you have given the calculation.
yes, we have given the calculation of 2,000 rupees income of it. Highly obliged.
Since for cell number 12 and 14, I'm just waiting for the other side because I'm ready with the matter. But
आपो तो चला 13 Mr.
12 and 14.
12 and 14. Is it for enhancement?
Hence,
Both.
both.
What is the income proof?
And
12.
so far as cell number 12 is concerned,
You just give your points. The
Please.
grounds for enhancement.
this. In fact, I had also talked to Mr. Mehta and Mr. Mazumdar both that I'll supply them a copy of my calculation. If they are agreeable, we can just give you the calculation to you. But I'm not able to find them since morning. So far as cell number 12 is concerned, income is the main ground. There is salary slip on record, which shows that income is on the lower side, which has been considered by the trial court.
Salary slip is on record. Exhibit
Exhibit 50, 50.
50. What was he doing?
He was a truck driver.
Where do I get that finding?
Please. Impugn order page number 7.
Page number
7. Impugn order.
yes.
Paragraph number 9. Somewhere in the 4th or 5th line. ત્યારે વળતર સંદર્ભે અરજદારના વિદ્વાન વકીલશ્રીએ અરજદાર જો હાલમાં પણ ડ્રાઈવર તરીકે નોકરી કરતા હોત તો રૂપિયા 100 નો પગાર
He
મળે.
died because of the accident, death case.
It's an injury case, but due to the disability, he cannot be considered as a driver anymore because there is 70% disability on his right leg. So there is
70% body as a whole.
no 70% on his right leg, and lower court has considered 35% body as a whole. My contention for that is that since there is disability certificate on record which clearly indicates that he cannot no longer work as a driver. So if not 100%, but something more than 35% may be considered as a functional disability.
So functional disability, you said it is
More than 35%, if not 100%. Because
therefore
not-
you apply Pappu Yadav.
Please, madam.
So first your ground is salary.
Income. Second ground.
Income, what is the income proof? Salary certificate.
Salary certificate. Income
Okay.
which has been considered by the lower court is 2100 per month.
2100 per month.
Per month. Sorry, 2100 per month. Yeah. That my lord would find.
Page 9 in the middle. Start from the tab. Then
That my lord would find 2100.
35% is the last line on
35%.
page 9.
Please. So as regards income proof, there is exhibit 50, which says that 2800 is the income.
Salary slip says exhibit
2800.
50.
Sorry,
Exhibit 50.
50.
What does it say?
That his
2800.
2800. This is a salary slip of June 93, and the date of accident was in August 93.
Then functional disability to the
Prospective
extent
income
of,
has not been awarded.
sorry.
Prospective income has not been awarded.
Then second is functional disability.
Functional disability.
Then third is prospective.
Prospective income.
What is the judgment you are relying upon?
Sadiq Sayyed, and then rest the followed by in 2020 judgment and 2021 judgment. But the main would be the Sadiq Sayyed judgment.
That in injury case, prospective
Prospective
is,
should be given.
just give the citation. Afterwards,
I'll-
you just give
I'll
it to
just forward
chief.
it to copy.
Then
And if my lord are considering the functional disability and the injury aspect, my humble submission would be that pain, shock, and suffering, which is given 15,000, would be somewhat more if it appeals to my lord.
How much?
15,000 has been awarded to me.
15,000.
15,000. There was fracture in his leg. He was admitted for 6 months. There was rod and screw.
Hospitalization for 6 months.
6 months. There were rods and screws inserted in his legs.
That is normal.
Please. And if my lord are considering the income to be on a higher side, 2,000, subsequently the actual loss of income would increase.
That is future loss.
Future actual loss of income. So the lower court has considered like
2,100. Then future will appropriately future.
Please. Actual loss of income.
Sorry, actual loss. How much period they have calculated?
6 months. 6 months.
Yes. Then next.
These are the only.
What do you have to say?
Page 8, my lords, may peruse exhibit 50 on page 8 of the impugned order. Impugned judgment, page 8.
Page 8.
Page 8 of impugned judgment, wherein exhibit 50 is referred, somewhere in middle.
48, 49, 50.
11, 45 અને 12, 67, that comes to 24, 12. Am I with my lords on page 8 center?
Yes.
So if basic pay and DA Battu is considered, the amount will come to 2412. Let us take 2413 when it's 2412.5.
2500. Let's take rounded.
Am I saying he is saying it should be 2800. I am saying it should be 2413. Now, but tribunal has considered 2100. So according to me also 300 rupees will increase.
If we take 2500 to make it just rounded.
Difference thoda vadi jaye. Let it be 2500. Yes. Then he is not granted. Now the situation will come that functional disability. Admittedly, at the time of accident, he was driver. His left leg was injured, and due to which he could not drive properly. He is even walking by a stick. So he is having disability for that. Now this is a peculiar case wherein none of the sides had given any consent. Usually,
disability aspect.
No consent is there.
But it can it be assessed based on the certificates or?
It is stated કે 70 જે છે એને જમણા પગનો ખોડ 70% છે. એટલે usually whatever is the
50% is the body.
So therefore tribunal has considered 35%. Now future prospect is not given. 2500 ના જે પ્રણય શેટ્ટી પ્રમાણે એની એજ હતી એ પ્રમાણે he will be entitled. His age was
that you just give me the short calculation. So that would be easy to...
Now with respect to pain, shock and suffering, it is on lesser side. 15,000. That will increase.
Therefore 2,500 would be the income.
Yes.
40% would be prospective.
Yes.
Disability.
3500.
Then let's say assuming that there is a functional disability, because for driver proper functioning of leg is must.
Yes, it should not be 35. It should not be 35%.
Then
I would propose it should be taken as a 50%. 50.
Take it as a 80%, because see you also have to consider depending upon Papu Yadav's case. See, he is a driver, so without leg he won't be able to perform his duties.
Yes.
See, a driver without proper functioning of the leg.
This is an injury, not amputation.
I fully agree. I understand.
There is some disability due to which he is not able to drive, but it will not be the case that he will sit at home. Usually, the cases which are referred by the Honorable Supreme Court and this Honorable Court are that માણસનું amputation ઘૂંટણ નીચે પગ કપાઈ ગયો હોય તો બીજું કોઈ કામે ના odd jobs ના કરી શકે.
Injury, fracture and
yes. Page 11.
What was the kind of injury he sustained?
એમને સર્ટિફિકેટ એ રીતનું જ આપીશું અને
See, the evidence which led shows that he won't be able to work as a driver.
yes,
Then
not
he
as a
will have to
driver.
go as a helper.
Yes,
So
which he continued, but then he quit the
Huh.
job.
Then he
Yes.
quit. So that I think you have not controverted it. You have not
Yes, yes.
cross-examined that aspect. So take it as a 70%. And if you calculate that would suffice because 70% functional disability at least you will
No,
be
but,
agreeing to.
while giving deposition, I think he has stated that he is working somewhere.
He was working as a helper,
Help,
but then due to
No,
injury,
no,
he
not
left the job.
after accident. No, while giving deposition before the tribunal, there are two instances.
Yes, yes.
One will
Whether
say
he
that
would be able to work or he won't be able to work.
then he will be say that I am not working, I am sitting at home. Therefore, as an officer of court, I reasonably suggested 50% so that the balance can be
50%.
yes.
As he was working
Working
somewhere.
the day on which he gave deposition, he was not sitting at home.
What is the exhibit of deposition?
Just copy it, છે ને? Exhibit 32.
32.
Yes. Then pain, shock and suffering will increase. 15,000 is much on lesser side. It should be at least 75,000.
75,000. That is proper.
Yes, it should be at least 75,000.
Then actual loss would come to net.
Yes.
Consequential
2500
increase
પ્રમાણે,
will be, huh,
yes, 2500.
that will be. So you just give the
Yes, I
calculation.
will just give calculation, pass on in something. And interest is given 9%.
On additional amount 6%.
Yes,
because
that is-
yes.
Yes,
Only you just mention the exhibit number and
Yes.
whatever
it will.
and the relevant
Yes.
proposition,
Yes.
the prospective or whatever.
But last submission will be when there is evidence on paper of salary slip of 2,800.
Tribunal has written 2500.
And
I don't have
salary
if
slip માં
in
2,800
salary slip કારણ કે એમાં એવું છે બધું ના ગણાય ને, everything will not be there. 2539 2539 છે 2540 અને
Allowances might have been deducted.
ના એ ઝીરો છે 2067 છે 2539 ગણેલો છે એસટી ની સેલરી સ્લીપ એક્ઝિબિટ 50 એમાંથી માઇનસ કરી અને એ ઘરે લઈ જતા હતા 2067.
Then 2,500 will be
હા
up.
બસ the figure which arrived from my lord's adjustment.
You just give the
We'll give the
calculation
calculation.
accordingly. It will be disposed of in today's date.
Yes.
So there is a reference, so I need to go.
Yeah.
But we'll
No,
be hurriedly
Yes.
any mentioning source serial number, which number this is, which is Mr. Mehta, this will be disposed of in
Yes,
today's board. You will be getting
Yes.
the pachi lakhavi days. Serial number 12 is disposed of.
Yes.
Chamber ma, with RNP. But you just give the
Ah,
calculation and the decision on which you are relying upon, that in injury cases, prospective will be,
Yes.
income of, prospective income is to be given. Yeah, that 14. Nah, nahi
Well,
pahunchi.
next serial number 13 may be kept next week. I think Mr. Dwivedi has filed signal, although he is for exonerated insurance company. And even this appeal is not for enhancement.
This is for then what?
This is what that a family, wife and parents, had filed a claim petition for parents, son and wife's husband's death. What has happened while awarding, the tribunal passed order that everyone will get compensation, have not specified that wife would get how many percentage and parents will get how many percentage. Usually the practice is that when wife is not remarrying, then she'll get 50%
Naturally.
and 25 to father and 25 to mother. This appeal is only for apportionment of the
But that you had not, you are not required to go before the tribunal who has not given the apportionment at the relevant
review
time.
કરવી જોઈએ એ વખતે.
But it has
Now
not
the
been done.
difficulty is this, that the parents have expired as per the endorsement. Would my lord see
Ah.
serial
That
number
I could-
13 માં
yes, yes.
એન્ડોર્સમેન્ટ પ્રમાણે
Unserved
અનસર્વડ
expired.
એક્સપાયર્ડ 1, 2, 3.
હા.
હવે એ 1, 2, 3 માં 1 અને 2 આર પેરેન્ટ્સ ઓફ ધ ડિસીઝડ.
Then
એટલે હવે એમના કોઈ બીજા હેર છે કે નહીં એ આપણે એમના ક્લાયન્ટ પાસેથી એટલે લેટ ઇટ બી એજન્ટ ફોર એટલીસ્ટ 2 weeks. 22મી રાખો સર.
22. But you seek instructions. Otherwise, if there are no, then there is no point keeping this amount.
તો પછી she will be entitled. Then the
But there are no age. I will also make a statement. If there are
But
age, I'll take
you
proper
come with the
steps.
specific instructions of the
I'll-
next
I'll
opinion.
take proper steps.
આપણે આપી દઈએ.
આજના બોર્ડમાં disposed of the problem. I'll be dictating in a chamber in a week's time. Only one is to be shown as today na board માં 3 dispose of the sir. No issues.
In syllabus 14 also we are ready with the calculation.
But I need to go next week.
Next week I will just give the calculation.
No, but you have to give us your points too. So cell number 14 I am adjourning for 15. You just appraise with regard to the points, grounds of challenge.
Number 6.
Mr. Thakkar, I have marked your absence since last
No,
2-3 occasions.
But I'm sorry, Lord, I was out of town last Friday, therefore I was not there.
Yes.
But now, Lord, I will not find.
Because this is the only day where.
I understand, Lord. I will be there. Lord, 5342, Lord, there is some dispute about the income, Lord. So it can be over, Lord, because 95 accident is there. So, Lord, I requested to consider minimum wages at the relevant time.
Any proof with regard to income?
Lord, evidence was not there. Therefore, Lord, yes, Lord. Otherwise, Lord, it should, but evidence, therefore, Lord.
His colleague has been there. So it can be next Friday and then it will be asked. Consider what about it.
Only a minute. 15. We are keeping. Oh, apothe matter.
We have given them some calculation about it to 2500 salary income also. But allowances also rupees 70. He has stated he has the driver, cleaner at 2500 and then salary at 70 rupees. Allowance daily allowance.
My memory is not sharp as you, Mr. Sheikh. Wait for a minute. Is he not agreeable to have 2000? What you say that was what was the minimum wages at the relevant time? Asema aapyu તમને?
In this matter.
See 2500. Are you not agreeable, Mr.
No, that was 95, not 2500.
500.
It was less than that. I may just
1100.
Lord, I can and 1500 tribunal has considered. So, Lord, that may be considered, but I am that is fine, Lord. 1500.
But I think he argued that he was a skilled driver. So he was a driver driving. No,
Maybe, but Lord, minimum wages skilled, unskilled, and semi-skilled. Now, this even if we take it high, also then also, Lord, it will be not more than 1500.
But anyone would at least safely earn rupees. See, for anyone for livelihood won't be able to earn rupees
No,
2500 or 2000. You also be reasonable because I think they have paid premium for number of years. So I've received the calculation. You just go through it. If that appeals some thing which you can consider. See, he has asked for 2500, not 2500. Then whatever the what was the minimum wages at that time? And you can't deny the fact that any evidence with regard to he has stated that
97 skilled employee minimum wages is 1600. 97.
so,
This
but
is-
see, his one of his contention at the relevant time which I noted is that as per the second schedule of 163 of Motor Vehicle Act, uh, this is the amount for non-working person. because I think the accident is of 1995.
That is
So-
15,000 per month, Mirror. 15 per year, per annum for 163A. Year 1500 per month. So it comes to 18,000 per annum. But maybe your lordships in between any figure between 1500 and 2,500 may be considered. That is okay.
Okay. Next week.
Please,
I'll be
Your
dictating here only, but you also go through the
Ji, ji.
calculation, anything
Yes,
which you need
yes,
to
Your
point it out. Yes.
Obliged.
Next. 15. One.
1 and 4.
For one.
It's about nothing.
What is the difficulty?
Lordship.
No papers are available.
No papers are available with me, and appellant advocate has not supplied any papers. So anyhow, I will try to collect, or I will take it a
Anyway,
photo.
22nd.
15th or because
22nd. 22nd of July.
22nd. Then my other matter is 14th. 14th number है ना, ये भी सब 22nd.
22nd.
And आपने
22nd.
22 कराई.
14 also 22nd. हाँ પણ એમને નથી convenient.
After 22nd.
तो પછી आपने 15 રાખો બાકી દે.
So both are I'm keeping it on 15th.
Okay.
This also on 15th. Serial number 1 also on 15th.
1 and 4.
1 and 14. 1, 4 and 14.
All are 15.
જવું પડશે. I'll be leaving. There is a
Please,
reference. Rest, accordingly. Rest of the matters I'll be scattered, but fine.
This calculation is given. This serial number
With
12.
regard to?
Serial
you
number
have-
12.
Okay. So with regard to serial number 2.
Yes.
12.